This creature in the photo is mysterious. Over 10,000 US sightings seen in the forest while searching for dude. Home over Nessie, Mothman, Yeti, RUM. In native legends, this creature indoors. Yearly sightings are claimed. Does it truly exist? Are sightings real? Hi everyone. Today we discuss Bigfoot. Bigfoot, America's mystery, drew attention in 1958. Northern California had willow forests surrounded. Locals log for living. First, a road was built here. Logging trucks passed round the clock. People spotted ape-like creature suddenly darting across the road. Too big for ape. Apes are under 1.5 meters. Witnesses say it stands 2 to 3 meters. Covered in brown-black fur. Most sightings were on California Route 96, recorded over 350 times. This road is mountain-ringed, crossing many reserves, including 6 rivers. This eerie forest holds a story. This stretch is Bigfoot Scenic Byway, a hotspot for sightings. You can see both sides are untouched forest and mountains. A stream runs through. Water draws wildlife. Many report Bigfoot roaming this creekside. Follow road, cross bridge, reach. A bizarre encounter happened here once. Around December 30th, 2021, a woman and 4 kids drove Highway 96, drove Bigfoot byway after the bridge. At the bend, he flashed high beams, warning oncoming cars. High beams on. Distant rock-like thing stood up. Gray-blacked and shaggy. It hid. Unless it stood up, you'd take it for rock. The creature stood and stared at their car. Beams lit its eyes, glowing orange-yellow in darkness. Only cats and cheetahs' eyes reflect at night, because their eyes have a layer, the tapetum lucidum, letting them see in darkness. Apes and humans lack it. Nocturnal animals show it. Glowing eyes seem eerie. Female witness says her 5-person family drove a 2001 Jeep Cherokee. Monster as car passed. A monster's body ripped. Only its head tracked them, staring. Everyone was stunned. She forgot the gas. A car slid toward the monster. It lasted 15 to 20 seconds. Headlights stayed on the monster. So, no doubt, it seemed shocked, not expecting to be noticed. They passed. Monster dashed into jungle, vanish. Then, everyone screamed in terror. Then, she floored it. Stopped at a rest area. And reported it. That night, many reported Bigfoot on 96. Many sightings exist. Stories. Now physical proof comes. Willow Creek road worker named Jerry Crew in 1958, as trees were cut and land cleared. Jerry noticed mysterious footprints in nearby forests. Footprints average 40 centimeters long, 18 centimeters wide, like a human's, felt like a giant, marching. Every sighting near town. At first Jerry and co-workers thought it a prank. Bigfoot shoes. Then it felt wrong. These footprints appear in hard-to-fake spots, like steep slopes nobody can climb. Footprints appeared around the logging site. Next day, loggers saw huge trucks by tractors. Tracing prints out showed from deep forest. Meanwhile, site machinery showed unexplained signs of being moved, not self-started. Seems some force moved it. Gear weighs as much as a car. Jerry thought it major. He plaster cast the footprint into a mold, then called reporter Andrew. Then reporter first used Bigfoot in his story, sparking public attention. Soon sightings spread nationwide. Many claimed finding Bigfoot everywhere. They copied Jerry, cast with many sightings. People wondered if the footprints were faked for attention. Town experts checked it. Faking it seems unlikely. Even with foot props, your weight and stride won't shake. if your weight stays same. Footprints stay shallow, clearly human, not, and your strides so short, you look big-footed, shuffling oddly just. But some may argue, can't footprint depth be faked? If I lug a backpack, could I fake it? Also unlikely, barefoot primates leave always uneven depth footprint when walking. Forefoot drives first, heel lifts, forefoot presses down, leaving often an uneven gap between foot. If you strap a board or mold to your foot, you goose step, spreading force evenly. Primate gait mismatch, unscientific. So footprints likely real. Faking it. First footprints were found in a small logging town. Locals were lumbermen, lacking skills to fake a complex gait. Thus, footprints seemed, so far, only sightings and footprint casts. No solid proof Bigfoot exists, but relax. In 1959, Roger Patterson read last year's Bigfoot report in a magazine. After Buzz, intrigued. Former pro-cowboy boxer, he's naturally adventurous. If he met Bigfoot, he might even tussle. He often explored Willow Creek forests. Seeking Bigfoot, he found Bigfoot prints, yet never saw it. On October 20th, 1967, that chain, he and friend Bob Gimlin rode along the creek, exploring Six Rivers' eerie forest. It was noon, sunny. Walking, they found a tree blocking the way, but couldn't tell why. No cutting, no flood. Meanwhile, their horses grew restless, talking. They chose to go on. 45 meters from the fallen tree, they suddenly saw a huge figure there. At first it faced away, over 2 meters tall, shrouded in brown-black fur, then quickly sensed the two. Their horses panicked, shaking hard, whinnying. Patterson calmed his horse, snatched Kodak from saddle, and risked filming the chase. Thus the Patterson-Gimlin film emerged. It shows clearly natural human-like bipedal walking. Notice it keeps glancing back at the camera, clearly alert, almost like an intelligent being. Huge, yet surprisingly agile moves. Patterson judged the Bigfoot female by build, then named her Patty. Estimated Patty was 7 feet, 2.1 meters tall. They debated continuing to follow and film what they thought. If she's female, a male Bigfoot nearby. If females are this huge, males are beyond imagining. They quit tracking. So filming stopped. Patterson-Gimlin may be humanity's earliest Bigfoot, of course. It'll spark doubts. Maybe someone's in a suit. Experts tested. In 2021, AI analyzed. No human forgery traces ever found. Key point: the monster's gait looks natural. It walks with bent legs, like a gorilla. Ideal for jungle terrain. Scientifically grounded. Later told media, paid to play Bigfoot. From his submitted video, his walk does resemble this Bigfoot somewhat. So the reporter asked, "Can you show us the filming site?" He did, but it wasn't the same place. In footage, Bigfoot shows no zippers, seams, or loose parts. Muscles show faintly. In that era's films, monsters were obvious, like Ultraman. You saw the suit in 1967. Hollywood couldn't do this. In 1968, Planet of the Apes. Apes had only masks, bodies hid in clothes. In images, Bigfoot looks like a superstar. If Bigfoot's an ape, sightings aren't limited to California in the USA. Worldwide, giant primate sightings occur in Europe, Australia, and Asia, though they look different. Russia has its snowman sightings. Himalayas have the Yeti. All are humanoids, some with white fur. Our Bigfoot has black or brown fur. Meanwhile, many American tribes tell tales of jungle mystery creatures. Legends predate Bigfoot. Newspaper reports centuries-old rock art found on California Yokuts Reservation. In this painting are many human-like creatures with thick fur, some black, some white. Nearby are tiny figures, maybe humans, early Indians. Archaeologists call these humanoids the Yokuts. Parents warned children, never go near the river at night, or you'll meet it. Matches the Bigfoot highway we mentioned. Bigfoot often appears riverside at night. China found Gigantopithecus fossils. In 1935, paleoanthropologist Koenigswald first spotted it. Browsing a Hong Kong purge while browsing, I found this pharmacy here selling dragon bone, fossil TCM, ground to powder and drunk. Then he found 2 huge teeth in the dragon bones, 12 to 22 millimeters. Ape teeth, of species still, he named it Gigantopithecus. Later finds place it in Guangdong Guangxi caves. Initial analysis, this 29,000-year-old giant ape already existed then. May be true to free me. This ape may be Bigfoot's ancestor, or never went extinct. Still worldwide today, unseen by us, we barely know Earth. Studies suggest 15% of Earth's land never saw humans. Forest, deserts, wilderness, places are stranger, full of legends. We'll share them later. Undiscovered creatures. One witness described his forest encounter.
He'd served in the U.S. Army, once detonating charges during they bombed away the forest, flattening the ground, then rested afar. Soon, 3 figures stood on the blasted ground. It was open, so they stood out. They were shocked. U.S. troops evacuated civilians before blasting here. They couldn't leave civilians near bombs, so went down, evacuating them. Closer, they found all 3 unusually tall, nearly 9 feet high. Key 3 were all black. From afar, it seemed black clothes. Closer, body of black. Their arms hung to their knees. Unlike humans, their legs were thick, like tree trunks. They were terrified, kept their distance until they left. Oddly, armed U.S. troops never fired. Human overuse of resources likely disrupts these creatures' habitats, likely sparks human contact and conflict. Many sightings persist. We ask which are real and which are fabricated. 2002, Wallace's family revealed wooden footprints stored in his basement. For years, Wallace forged Bigfoot evidence nationwide. Then family said the 1958 footprint was fake. He did it to stop theft at the logging camp he worked at, using prints to scare thieves as nighttime Bigfoot. Reality, fake prints, fake Bigfoot. In 2018, someone in animal hides trekked jungle, mistaken for Bigfoot, shot by a hunt. Police warned, don't cosplay Bigfoot or hunt it. The Bigfoot you see may actually be human. Bigfoot's so famous, people will fake it. But even faked cases don't explain everything. Patterson Gimlin footage, verified footprints impossible to mold, and thousands of such hoaxes can't rule out Bigfoot. Fans built a website to browse sightings worldwide and upload your own story. I checked, describe Bigfoot encounter, and upload Bigfoot's personal track, Bigfoot's height, sex, and calls. Name it to tell if it's same one. You met Patty, met Harry, and had stories so weird, I can't make them up. Media say the US military joined Bigfoot research and searches, like Andrew Dawson's case. In 2019, he posted a Bigfoot clip on snowy peaks, drew attention, then felt watched. Later, he died mysteriously. We'll tell that story later. Bigfoot sightings worldwide. I doubt you'd want, since it avoids us. Don't go looking for it. If you meet Bigfoot, turn around and run fast. Bigfoot remains unfound, yet still boasts that small town's tour. Willow Creek was a lumber town. Bigfoot fame drew seekers. Bigfoot museums and hotels sprang up. The town set trap cages, but Bigfoot stayed uncaught.